For decades, our vision of the future has been a dark one. We know the story by heart. Endless rain, colossal corporations that own the sky, and human beings dwarfed by a technology that has spiraled out of control. We call it cyberpunk. It's gritty, it's cool, and it's deeply pessimistic. But what if there was another path? What if, instead of asking, how do we survive a broken future, we started asking, how do we build a better one? This is Solarpunk. It's a vision of the future that is not a warning, but an aspiration. A world of lush green cities, technology in perfect harmony with nature, and a radical sense of optimism. It's more than just a science fiction aesthetic, it's a growing movement. So what exactly is Solarpunk? And in a world saturated with dystopias, could this be the blueprint for the future we actually need right now? Let's explore. The first thing that strikes you about Solarpunk is its beauty. Unlike the dark, brutalist concrete of many sci-fi futures, Solarpunk is an explosion of life and color. Its visual DNA is built on one core principle: harmony between the man-made and the natural. The architecture is organic. Buildings curve and flow like living things, often inspired by the Art Nouveau movement of the late 19th century. Instead of endless steel and glass, you see elegant lines, natural materials like wood and clay, and intricate handcrafted details. Nature isn't just a park in the middle of the city, it is the city. Buildings are draped in vertical gardens, rooftops are lush farms, and canals of clean water often replace roads. Technology is seamlessly integrated into this green landscape. Solar panels aren't ugly blocks on a roof. They're designed to look like the petals of a flower or the iridescent wings of an insect. The overall feeling is one of craftsmanship, community, and a deep respect for the environment. It's a future that feels both technologically advanced and deeply human. It's not about conquering nature, but about partnering with it. But Solarpunk is not a retreat to the pre-industrial past. It is a deeply technological vision. The second pillar is its technology, which is guided by principles of sustainability, community, and decentralization. Energy is clean and abundant, harnessed from the sun, the wind, and the tides. But instead of giant, centralized power plants, energy production is often local, with neighborhoods and even individual buildings generating their own power. Manufacturing is also transformed. Mass production in distant factories gives way to local, on-demand creation. Think of community workshops with advanced 3D printers and CNC machines capable of creating everything from tools to custom electronics, often using recycled or biodegradable materials. It's a world of makers and artisans empowered by technology. Transportation is public, efficient, and beautiful. Silent, high-speed maglev trains and elegant electric trams connect the green cities, reducing the need for personal cars. And inside the cities, agriculture moves vertically, with hydroponic farms integrated into the very buildings where people live, ensuring fresh, local food for everyone. This is not technology for the sake of profit or control. It is technology as a tool for a better, more equitable world.
This vision of technology working in harmony with people and the planet is what makes Solarpunk so refreshing. If you're inspired by these explorations of hopeful futures, consider subscribing to The Future Past. Your support helps us build these video essays. Now, let's look at the philosophy that ties it all together.
But a beautiful city with clean technology is still just a setting. The third and most powerful pillar of Solarpunk is its philosophy. At its core, Solarpunk is a rebellion against despair.
Where Cyberpunk sees a future dominated by mega-corporations and isolated individuals, Solarpunk imagines a world built on community and collaboration. It values local governance, collective ownership, and a simple act of people working together to solve problems. It is an inherently diverse and inclusive vision. The punk in Solarpunk is not just about aesthetics. It's about rebelling against the systems of power that have created our current problems, from unsustainable capitalism to social inequality. It imagines a world that celebrates all cultures, identities, and abilities. But most importantly, Solarpunk is an act of radical optimism. It rejects the idea that a dystopian future is inevitable. It argues that imagining a better world is the first and most crucial step to actually building one. It's a belief that we are not doomed, that we have the ingenuity and the will to solve our problems. It's not a naive hope, but a defiant one. So, is Solarpunk just a beautiful, unrealistic dream? Perhaps. But its true power isn't in its feasibility. It's in its existence. In a culture saturated with grim warnings and cynical predictions, Solarpunk is a defiant act of imagination. It's a seed of an idea. The idea that the future is not something that happens to us, but something we can choose to build. It's a reminder that the first step towards creating a better world is daring to believe that a better world is even possible. Here at the Future Past, we believe that exploring all visions of tomorrow, the dark and the bright, is essential. The nightmares warn us of the paths to avoid, but the dreams, like Solarpunk, give us a destination worth fighting for. If you were inspired by this journey into a more hopeful future, subscribe to our channel and join us as we continue to unearth the incredible futures that never were and the ones that still could be.